Okay, so now that we have identified, we have now identified types of market conditions there are. Um, we can identify your bias. Uh, it's a buy or whether it's a sell. You're like, okay, now what? How do I enter? Where do I put my stop loss? Where do I take profit? Like the city, now what? I can see what you told me. It's true, it's working, but now what? Where do I enter? Where do I put my stop loss? Relax, relax. I got you. So this is what's gonna happen. We're gonna first start now with a buy example, right? We're gonna do a buy example. After this, we're gonna move over to the charts, but just for now, let's look at this. Let's look at the drawings because I want you to understand as well what's happening. So our buy example now. Okay, say now you have identified that you have now identified that, okay, price breached here, price breached this price, breached the previous high, and it made a new high there. So it means we are only looking for buys, right? So we identified, okay, this is um, a higher low, it made a higher high, and now it's starting to return down slowly. Like, now what? Do I enter now? Do I enter now? Do I enter? Do I enter now? No. Do I enter? And then you enter and it hits you, and then you enter here and then it hits you, and you're like, I don't want to buy anymore. I think this is sell. So to avoid all that, what we're gonna do is now we're gonna introduce a second time frame. So the market looks like this on the M15 time frame, right? So on this side we're gonna do the introduce the M1 time frame, the 1 minute time frame. On the 1 minute time frame, this is how this is gonna look. How all of this is gonna look now. It's not written in stone, but it's gonna be something similar. So I'm gonna extend this bridge line here. Okay, it's gonna look something like this on the 1 minute time frame. Right. Uh, Let me just try to do it more accurately. I do it for a reason. So on the 1 minute time frame, you're gonna be able to identify that the bars are more stronger. The bars are much bigger, and it takes little time from here to here than from here to here. Right? This is faster. This is slower. This is faster than this. This sellers and stronger, bigger candles. Right? You're gonna be able to see all of that that's happening because you're gonna be looking at it. You're gonna be zooming in basically. Right? That's the first thing you're gonna see. Right? This is what you're gonna see. Let me just draw it on the side. So for space, I just want to make space. So you basically on the 1 minute you're gonna see this basically a trend, a buy trend on the 1 minute, making higher highs, breaches, higher lows, breaches, um, lower highs, higher highs, lower highs, higher high, and so forth on the 1 minute. All right, that's what you're gonna see. So, what we want then on the 1 minute, we want a sell trend. Before we enter, we need to see a sell trend. Because we are buyers, we want to have sellers we can buy from. So people need to believe that this is a sell. So it will only happen if it is a trend. Because what happens is when it goes down and breaches, people start to sell. Sell. More people sell. More and more people sell as it goes down, right? Nobody is selling here. Maybe one guy will sell. Maybe four guys will sell. Five guys, 10 guys, 20 people are starting to sell. Get what I mean? So the more people we have that are selling, the better for us. Alright? We want that discount. We want a lower price. Right? So that's what we want. We want to see a sell trend. Sell trend, sell trend, sell trend, sell trend. That's what we want to see on the 1 minute time frame.